Hello. Hi to every single one of you watching this video. I am, of course, the number one heel. I am better than you. I'm better than you all because I am the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE heavyweight, hardcore, 24/7 and predictions champion. I am Hall of Fame Rock. That again, Hall of Fame Rock. And I'm going to start this video as I start every single other video, and that is this. You tell all your friends, spread the word, get your voice heard and tell everyone you know. You see that bell, you look at it throughout this video, smash it into every single one of my notifications on. You check out that description, is there for you to check out. Check out every single one of my other videos. Share, 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 and share. Comment below, comment below, comment below. Let's say for a last time, a fourth time, comment below. Add me on Facebook, Ricky J. Pate. Go and view and like WWA World Wrestling Alliance on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, Rick the Rock 30. Check out my blog both on Facebook and on Twitter. And to get those two, I said two shout outs. It is easy, it is simple as in every single video. You click it, you hit it, you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe right now. Because this is the channel. It is easy to search. It is a channel that's always soaring. It is a channel only for winners. And it is a channel that's in your house. It is, of course, needs no introduction, but this is the People's Wrestling Channel. And speaking of shout outs, I do want to give a huge shout out to a page on Facebook, a league on Facebook that I'm a part of, that I actually won. Imagine that. And that is the WWE Predictions League. The WWE Predictions League. The WWE Predictions League. That again, go and check it out. The more the merrier. It's the WWE Predictions League. To everybody else, like and subscribe. I said to like and to subscribe. Now, with that out of the way, it is time once again to get serious. I don't need to be taking up the whole video to do this, but I do want to cover a few things. So first of all, the dislikes still happening. So whatever. I'm still getting a view out of you. I'm getting more views lately than I not ever have been, but certainly have been for a good 2 or 3 months. They're in the hundreds, not in the millions, not in the thousands, but at least it's something. So I'm still getting a view out of you. If you're one of these people that clicks on and clicks off just to give me a dislike, well, pointless. So that's that. And I'm to want to say a final message, I guess you could call it, a final bit of advice to the PCW marks. This is not me being nasty. This is not me being horrible. This is just me going over mostly what I've said in other videos, and that's it. So, a question for you all. So to everybody that thinks that indie wrestling, but PCW in particular, are just going to carry on like nothing's ever happened, as to sail through and whatever in their little fantasy world. I've got a question for you. Are people still dying? Yes. As horrible, as tragic, as horrendous, as absolutely fucking awful as it is, they're still dying. Will more people die? Probably. Unfortunately, that's very unfortunate. Absolutely devastating. Absolutely heartbreaking for the families of these people to deal with. Just hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Right, sorry for that. But as horrendous and as heartbreaking as it is, more people, unfortunately, are probably going to die. As I've said in other videos, my previous videos, there has to be zero, that is none, no deaths for a good 6 weeks, and then, and only then, will the government will consider on bringing crowds back to sports, which I'm going to get into. A bit of advice for you, Marks. Very easy, very simple. 3 words: watch the news. There we go. Watch the news. Watch it daily. Because when the number is we've had 0 deaths today, then and only then can you start building hope. Until then, it's pointless. Now, first of all, I'm always right. I'm going to tell you why. There's something that I'm going to keep to myself, but I'm going to say I was right about it. Something else I'm right about was how England would start reopening. And lo and behold, it's happened. You'll notice schools and shops are starting to reopen. First of all, schools are, they don't have to go. It's their choice, right? Bit pointless, but okay. And shops are people, I think some people will, but most people won't, want to be going out shopping when this virus is still around. You can buy stuff online and it'll be completely different when you're going shopping. Like I said, watch the news. It's there in black and white, pretty damn simple to understand. They said about the shops, it's all changing. You have to use hand gel or whatever it's called, going in and out the shops, and there'll be all changing rooms and etc. etc. Which changes how you're going to go shopping. If people want to go shopping and deal with those changes, well, off you go. Next, wrestling is a show. To those who think it's real, wrestling is a show. It's a work. I advise you to go and watch, free on YouTube, Dark Side of the Ring, the Montreal Screwjob. Great episode. Didn't really learn much of what I didn't know already from interviews, DVDs, books, etc., etc. But it is a great episode. Free to go and watch. But Bruce Pritchard himself says it as plain as anything, wrestlers don't really win. There's never ever been a champion in wrestling because it's not real. It's a work. It's pretend. They get given the title by Vince in a worked storyline match. There's no winners. There's no losers. There's no champions. You cannot win. You cannot lose at something that's not real. The hope is someone is made champion to bring in money through tickets, through merchandise, and through ratings. It's a business. There's no winners. There's no losers. But my point is, wrestling is a show that may never come back. We all hope that it does, but it might not. Because what will come out first is real, legitimate sports. And lo and behold, they are. Football starting in a couple of weeks. I personally think it's way too soon to be bringing back any of these things, but there you go. I'm not head of the government. And so football starting again in a couple of weeks, probably behind closed doors with no fans. Formula 1 starting in August, again with no fans. The reason these are being brought back, the reason shops are reopening, the schools are reopening, etc., etc., is so the economy doesn't fall even more than it has already, and it's probably a test. If people start getting ill again, as more people start dying, be prepared for these things to stop again, for schools and shops to close down again, for sports to stop again. Real life sports will be brought back first. Things like wrestling may never come back. As I've said in other videos, PCW themselves or any other wrestling company in the UK, in the world, the company themselves may not be done. But the venues might be. Evoke and Tower Circus might, possibly, perhaps, could be done. Something else to the PCW marks. PCW is your life. Not wrestling in general, but PCW, and that's fine, whatever. But if you really can't acknowledge what's happening in the world and get how damn fucking serious this is, with over 39,000 people dead and more to come, which is horrific, which is awful, heartbreaking, devastating, everything. But if you can't acknowledge what's happening in England and in the world and think that PCW is just going to continue like it has been before this ever happened, then I'm afraid you'll be very upset if it goes out of business or it can't run shows anymore for whatever reason. PCW and other indie wrestling will be impacted, will be affected. And for those who think, well, it won't be, well, yes, it will be, because there hasn't been a show for 2 months. So it's already affected, it's already impacted. The question is how much it will be impacted and affected if it does come back. And that's and it's an if, because nobody knows the future. Is there any talk by the government of bringing things like wrestling back anytime soon? No, there isn't. As I've said, legitimate sports, real life sports will be back first. And they'll try and get the crowds back. To get 50,000 people in a football stadium, well, Jesus Christ, this virus is going to have to be gone. There's no two ways about it. So, I've taken a good 10 minutes there trying to explain. And if you're still sat there thinking that I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking bullshit, I'm talking crap, I'm bitter, go ahead and think that. But if you're still sat there after what's happening in the world, after what I've said in videos, what you see plain as day on the fucking news, if you're still sat there thinking PCW is going to continue, well, you are deluded. You're delusional. Get in the real world and realise what the fuck is going on. Not being nasty, not being horrible. I just get angry, I just get annoyed at things. And that's it. If you choose to believe that any indie wrestling, no matter the company, unless they work with WWE, unless it's Progress, Future Shock, ICW, where they have WWE money and WWE backing, unless it's them, wrestling, indie wrestling could be done. That's all I'm going to say about it. Now let's get to what this video is about. So, it of course is that time again. My third predictions video of the day. I've done it at other places, but this is the Takeover in your house. Predictions. So first of all, I want to say that a couple of things in your house. Way before I started watching wrestling, obviously I watched them on the network, and I've even got the In Your House game. If anybody remembers that on PS1, it's a decent game. So hopefully they have the In Your House set, and I'm damn sure that In Your House had a theme, so hopefully bring that theme song back. And it's very, very clever on WWE's part. They're acknowledging what's happening in the world, and it's in your house. So very, very clever. And also pulls back in those old school fans that maybe stops watching wrestling for whatever reason, and they're probably going to watch this. So, I'm actually going to go through the matches that I think will be added or should be added. So, the Cruiserweight Tournament Final for the Cruiserweight Championship, now that should be added to TakeOver, in my opinion. It's going to happen tomorrow night on NXT. But that really should be added to TakeOver. Why not? Even if he's on the pre-show, why not? I think Candice LeRae, Maya Yim, that will possibly get added. I don't think we're going to get a winner on NXT tomorrow night. There you go. If so, LeRae to win that one. And I think Drake's winning the Cruiserweight title. I don't think he ever got released. And I also think the NXT Tag Team titles could be defended at TakeOver. If they are, whoever they face, Imperium is retaining. But as you sit there and you like and subscribe, yes, like and subscribe. I'm going to get into the 5 matches have been made. But before that, hopefully we actually get a bigger crowd, because the Raws and SmackDowns heading into Backlash have already been taped. So hopefully you can get maybe not only a few more people, but hopefully a bigger crowd for TakeOver. And thank God we've got one. It fucking needed it. So, I'll start with the non-title matches first. So it will be, he's a killer no more. It's Killer Cross going one-on-one against a man himself, Tommaso Ciampa. Now, none of these are massive, huge matches. They are what they are, but there you go. So, this could be a good one. And my pick here is going to be getting the 1, 2, 3 will be Karrion Kross. It will be the man who's always too sweet, Finn Balor, taking on Damian Priest. Again, not another huge match. But I think Priest really does need a win here. He needs that big win, and I think he's going to get it. It will be for the North American Championship. Mr. Gargano, now heel Johnny Gargano, going one-on-one against the limitless Keith Lee. This isn't a match that I would have made. I knew it was going to get made, but it's not a match I would have made. I like both guys. I think that Lee needs to lose a title. I think he's had it a little bit too long. But would I let him lose it to Gargano? No. But it is what it is. This was a match that's been made. So because he's turned just a couple of months ago, turned heel and he beat Ciampa, Gargano is leaving with a North American champion and will be 2-time North American champion. It will be in a triple threat match. The Queen, whoa, Charlotte, the Australian Nightmare, Rhea Ripley, and Japan's own Io Shirai. This could be a good one. It could be the show stealer. Charlotte hasn't brought in the ratings that WWE wanted, expected, so I can't see her retaining. Rhea has only just come back, so I see the person leaving this Sunday as your brand new NXT Women's Champion will be Io Shirai. I think she killed it last year. She's been killing it so far this year, and I think she's going to win the title, and Rhea is better to chase that title. And in your main event of the night, your main event of the evening, it will be, and I think this has already been pre-taped, but it will be for the men's NXT Championship. It will be leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, baby, taking on the one, the only, none other than the Velveteen Dream. And I believe this match is going to be at another location, which is fine, but this is starting to get a little bit stale by WWE. They did 2 at WrestleMania. They did Money in the Bank and now Takeover. So we'll have to see what it is, see how it turns out. And this is also a last chance match. So with it being a last chance match, I think we all know who's winning, and that is going to be the Velveteen Dream. So that's been my predictions. Once again, you like and subscribe. One more time, like and subscribe. I will be doing another predictions video, but someone will be joining me. Once again, predicting Takeover in your house, but the person joining me will be Noah Foster. We did a video a couple of months ago, WrestleMania. It was a long video. There was many matches to predict, but it was a fun video. I enjoyed it. So we'll be doing another video again on Friday before SmackDown. If I can, by 11 p.m. It won't be live, so it doesn't really matter when. So, yeah, we'll be doing that Friday. And once again, I mean, I'm just trying to help you PCW marks. Don't want to be called a mark, don't be one. I'm just trying to help you understand what's happening in the world. And that's it, really. You know, I can't force you. I can't make you understand. There you go. That's all I can say. Anyway. And of course, being the king of predictions, being the man of all men, I'll get every single prediction right. And then it's on to Backlash. We're getting 2 pay-per-views. Not really pay-per-views anymore. We don't pay for them. We get them free on the network with the £10 a month. But 2 pay-per-views this month. Takeover in your house and Backlash with the greatest wrestling match ever. Roaring. So there you go. That's been my predictions. You hit like and subscribe right now. I'm going to wait right now. Like and subscribe, because I am your champion, still awaiting a challenger. Go ahead and dislike this video, because it means I'm doing my job as the number 1 heel. The number 1 heel you know you can't beat. And that man, that name is Hall of Fame Rock. Hall of Fame.